Alrighty. Hi, bro. What up? Welcome. Welcome. How are you, bro? I'm in an interesting mindset right now. I'm gonna keep it real, but that doesn't mean that we're not still focused on our goal to win. I'm the first one. Yeah, you are. You are the first one. Honestly, I'm just trying to kind of get that spark to continue to go, keep going. Hopefully, this is a solid stream. I'm your biggest fan of your workout videos. Oh, thank you. That's very nice of you. That means a lot, man. Hi, what up? What up? Welcome. I'm back. Fine shit. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Hi, what up, Kenneth? That's a good name. Happy holidays, Jake. Happy holidays, guys. Happy holidays. Blueberry slushy. Happy holidays, guys. Hopefully y'all been having a good one. And if you've been putting in the work, hopefully your work has been going well. I hope so. Hello, do you watch anime? I do not. I do not watch anime. Hola, hey, what up? Hola, do you work out yet? Workout's gonna be late tonight, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stream it because the gym I was going to is close, and I have to go to another place, and I don't know if they even allow recording. So we'll see. But yeah, that was kind of a loss. It closes at 5 on Sundays. Kind of, but it is what it is. We'll figure it out. I'm not too worried about it. How was your Christmas? It was good. I'm a big fan of your workout videos. Oh, thank you. That's much appreciated. Thank you guys for that. I gotta post more workout videos, man. If y'all are liking them. Oh, how are you? I'm doing good. Ask you anything? Yeah. You're funny. Thank you guys. Thank you, man. Yeah, I'm in the interesting mindset right now. I want to continue with the mindset though of staying regimented, like I was talking about before. So we should just do an hour-long stream on YouTube. Okay, keep it clean, keep it real, keep it concise, keep it. I'm gonna fill up my water real quick. But hype up the stream, I guess, when I'm gone. We're trying to hit 6K subscribers, so let's go. Because it's probably gonna start blowing up right now. It usually blows up around 5 minutes. Actually makes sense. How old are you? 22. You like sushi? I like raw fish, like salmon belly. I could go for a salmon belly all day. Bro, I'm not fit because I'm eating a cookie right now. I'm also not fat. Gotcha. Yo, what's up, Jake? I'm back. Sorry, I didn't make the workout stream. Nah, you're good. The workout stream hasn't started yet. You're all good. Don't worry about it. The workout stream might not even happen tonight because I don't know if this new gym is gonna let me record. So I might have to go to the gym tomorrow morning to get a quick workout stream, just for content, literally. So is what it is. But that'll be fine. I'm good with that. You know, just tomorrow morning, be ready for it. Can we see your face? Can we see your house? Oh, I was about to say, nah, I'm good. Yeah, this is gonna be an hour-long stream, though. Thank y'all for the support. Much appreciated. We're just trying to go for 6K subs. This stream would be optimal to go for 6K subs and get it, but probably not gonna happen. But prove me wrong, you know, we'll see. Gang, I hate going to public gyms. I might just start making my own in the garage. That's fine, dude. You know what I mean? I'm back from yesterday. Was good. Yeah, we're starting to get some people that are like new OGs. Meaning, I started streaming way more consistently like 3 weeks ago, and those people are starting to come in like every day, and they're starting to really, you know, like learn about me, and it's very interesting. Hey, what up? I love your channel. Thanks. W, you're awesome. Thanks. Gang, we all know what it's gonna feel like after 3 weeks of winter break. What do you mean? My dad has a gym in the extra room we have. It's big too. Oh, that's good. I've been subbed for like 6 months now. You low-key have helped me with some stuff. That's good, dude. I'm happy to hear that, man. That's fire. But somehow you still look like What's up, bro? Are you scared of aliens? No. Until I get like a little bit more proof that they're like here, like upon us, then I'm not gonna be too afraid of them. I don't like. It's not like I don't believe them, but like, I don't know. Thank y'all for the subs, though. Much appreciated. So yeah, the sub count grew. So funny. My dad's like, "Yeah, man, your subscribers have been going up, man." I'm like, "Yeah." You know, they notice. You know, they slowly start to notice. I'm telling you, man. What up? Hey, what's up, bro? How long have you been streaming? Right now, it's just only been 8 minutes, but like, if you're talking about like how long in general, like 6 months. I kind of think you're cute. Thanks. I only got 88. 88 for what? Oh, for subs. You know what? Better than most. Road to 100. You know what I mean? The funny thing is, like, I was at 500 subscribers 7 months ago, so it's like I'm not that much different from you guys. I just posted more. You know what I mean? And figured it out. That's the only difference. What's up, bro? How long you, like, yeah. LeBron, I'm sick. Okay. I got 2.2K. Oh, shit. Why do you have so many subs? How do you have so many subscribers? That's crazy. What? Do you, like, post videos? What? Bro, why do you guys, like, dude, like, low-key, like, I'm, like, that's cool and shit, but, like, how? Like, I get, like, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like my subscriber count isn't that special when I see people with, like, oh, I don't know. You post vids every day? About what? I don't even know. Like, you should comment and let me know. Like, I don't even know, like, 2,000 subscribers? 6 months, for real. Did you have a good Christmas? Yeah. I got 161 subs, I just don't post. Gotcha. I post vids every day. Yeah, it's crazy. You know, I have a secret shop. Just anything, for real. Damn. Interesting. Okay. Well, good for you. Yeah, I guess I just gotta gross my subs. There's one kid that I know I think he's like, I don't know how his age, but he posts YouTube edits and he has like 70,000 subscribers. And I'm just like, you've so many more subscribers than me. And it's just, I don't know. It's fucking insane. You gotta pick it up. I gotta pick it up. I have a secret channel. I post like every day. I get 1K views on but nobody subs. You know what? 1K views is not bad. You just gotta keep going. You gotta keep moving. What's up, bro? Love your videos. Always watching. Hell yeah. You'll get there though. I believe in you. Hell yeah. Well, it's good that the people that are watching me are also posting videos because I literally just made a recent. Maybe that's why my video is blowing up, bro. Dude, maybe that's why my video is blowing up about don't overthink, just post. And that's why I'm getting more people in my algorithm that post videos. Because that video started to blow up. And that's like a video, that's like a niche-based video that would attract people that are making YouTube content. That makes a lot of sense, I think. I don't know. Maybe I'm far-fetched or going all over the place. You will get there, though. Believe me, thank you. Don't worry about YouTube subscribers, get. Well, it's more of like, you know, a milestone kind of thing. I'm not saying we need to worry about the specific number. I don't want like subscribers if they don't like my content. Like I want real subscribers, but it's still like a good acknowledgement of like a milestone. It's like you shouldn't worry about, you know, how much money, the exact number, but you should, or like, you know what I mean? But like, you should still, you know, have milestones. Like I want to make 1 million. I want to make, you know, 10 million. I want to make 100 million. So I think it's still kind of important. But I see what you're saying. But, you know, when you are making money from stuff, it's a little bit different. How long have you been making vids? 6 months consistently, but I've had a channel for a long time. I always struggle with video ideas, so that's why I can never post any, or post in any posting. Well, if you struggle with video ideas, just post your life. Just post, like, what you're doing right then and there, and then just go from there. I think, you know, if you just do that, you can always delete a video. So just find what works and just post that. Like, if you have a thought, just talk about it. If you're making food, just show people, you know? Like, people, you have to understand, your life is way more interesting than you think. And you probably do things that are way more interesting that people want to know about. You're cute, thank you. You have a six-pack, yes. I love your hair, thanks. My arms are sore from push-ups. Good stuff, love that. I will tell my friends about your YouTube channel, thank you. How many countries you know? I know. This is a random question. How many countries, like, I know? Like, what? Like, I don't know a lot. I know a lot of countries. What time do you get done streaming? Right now, I'm trying to do an hour-long stream and then go from there. But I want to do one more stream tonight after that. So this will be the second stream, then we'll do one more stream tonight. But, yeah, about like 50 or 45 minutes. Unless the stream starts to pop, then I might keep it going. Any cologne tip, like smells like you, would impress someone? I'm not a big cologne person, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not. But if there is one that I have, I think I have only like two. One in my car and one in my room. And the one I have in my room that in my opinion is the best is this like Tom Ford. It's like gold. That one's the best. So look up that one. But also there's another one called like Cupidos or something. That's also pretty good. But I'm really not into cologne like that, to be honest. What country would you go to, honestly? When you done streaming, do you go to sleep? Depends the situation. Sometimes, like, I'm about, like, maybe I'll, like, listen to, like, a podcast or something for, like, 30 minutes going to sleep. Sometimes I like doing that, you know. There's specific people that I like listening to, like, when I'm about to fall asleep. My boyfriend uses Deep Blue Polo Ralph. I know Ralph Lauren is like one of the best. That red one is. The red one with the Ralph Lauren logo on it, that one's like one of the best of all time. But I'm not a big cologne person. I'm really not. What do you use? No, fuck that. What the fuck? What the fuck are we talking about? Like, and I don't use cologne like that. Like, I barely use it if I have it. That's not what I really do. I like these like essential oils. Like I do this like vanilla essential oil that I really like. That's more like a scent. What do you do for fun? Um, that's a funny question. Like, I guess for fun, I like, working out. I like doing athletic shit. I like playing sports. I like doing like MMA, calisthenics. I like hanging out with friends. I like playing frisbee with my friends. I like going out, having a good time with people, and, hanging out with people, doing shit, going to places, traveling. I like doing fun shit. Like I don't. I guess like I do. I feel like I kind of do like a lot of different shit. Like what I do for fun, really, like on a consistent basis, is working out. That's what I do for fun on a consistent basis. But I guess in general, just the normal fun shit. I know that's not really an in-depth answer, but I go through phases. Sometimes I'm going out a lot. Sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I'm like it really depends on the situation. You want some? No, it's in Naples. It's like 2:45. I'm staying up late. In Naples? What are you talking about? Tomorrow I'm going to do 100 push-ups. Good stuff. I'm not even half as. Are you? Ayo, no pressure. Anything, but do you have a favorite Bible verse? I don't know. I don't read the Bible, so I don't know. I was playing frisbee with a friend of mine, but when frisbee came back, it cut his hand off. What? Kind of frisbee you on, bro? Or just like I'm just so confused. That never happened. Frisbee is like the last sport I would think anyone would get injured from when I play it. But maybe that's just my opinion. Italy, you on George Boy? Naples, Italy. Gotcha, brother. Gotcha. That makes 10 times more sense. Dang, you still up, dude? I'm trying to win at life. What up? What up? I'm trying to get to 5,700 subscribers, bro. You feel me on that? He had a mental one. Oh. Talk about football. Well, what's there to talk about, bro? Like, seriously, the Dolphins fucking suck. They like to hype you up and make it seem like it's all awesome. And then, like, yeah, like, like, they're just a frustrating team to watch. I've never enjoyed watching them. I know they do flag frisbee, and they hurt sometimes. Flag frisbee? I thought, like, ultimate frisbee is that. Interesting. Jake, New Year resolutions. Low-key, maybe I should make like a video about that. Why not, dude? A New Year's resolution video. And that'll be the start of my posting 2 times a week. I could do that. Favorite cologne, I already said, Tom Ford. What's your opinion on Drake, mate? I have no opinion. I love Vikings better than Dolphins. Yep. Dang, you still up, bro? Yep. Do you like Frank Ocean? Not really. Do you play sports? I used to play football, basketball, lacrosse, but now I'm just lifting in college. Ultimate frisbee. I mean, my fault. Gotcha. Damn. I gotcha. Go for it. How old are you? 22. Oh, we sharpen the edges of frisbee so we see if it's possible, but now we know it's possible, bro. What the fuck? Xiaomi, hey, I love football. We played Ultimate like a month ago. Gotcha. How you doing? I'm doing solid. I'm doing good. I'm kind of tired, but I'm sticking to the regimented lifestyle of, okay, do an hour-long stream, get to the next thing, get to the next thing. How you doing? I'm doing good. And maybe I'm not going to read everything in the stream. Maybe some comments are going to, you guys are going to have to say it more than once, and it is what it is. You miss school sometimes? Not really. Like, I like college. Jake, I can help you come up with vids to help your channel grow if you want. Oh, thank you. So yeah, no, I definitely miss. I don't miss high school, but there's things I wish I did in high school. Like I wish I worked out more, and I wish I focused on like a side hustle more, and I wish I didn't waste as much time. I wish I just focused more on like getting my value up and trying to just become better at life, and like all aspects, and like posting content and all that stuff. Sorry, I'm late. Do you have a gaming system? Like an Xbox, but I don't use it. I don't really play video games. I'm trying to play the game of life. You're gonna get more mods. Yep, very soon. I'm a big fan. Thank you. Hey, can you please say one of my friends? My thumb. What the fuck? Welcome. Thank y'all for all the support, man. What's your fave game? Like any type, shout me out, please. Okay. Jake, I like how you are only focusing on your streams, or sorry, on your dreams. That is incredible. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm really trying. It's low-key difficult, I'm not gonna lie. Like, my brain, it goes like 10 different directions sometimes, and I need to focus on just like navigating it the right way. Dang, say speed, I turned my, okay. Okay, I'm low-key stupid, but what do steroids do besides like pump up your muscle? Uh, well, they just boost your testosterone. So they basically, they do everything that happens when you boost your testosterone. So they make, your bone mass bigger. They make like your facial structure bigger. They like, yes, they pump up your muscles, but they also make your voice deeper. They could possibly enlarge like your heart. That's why they really kind of are bad. They could make you have like different mindset, more aggressive. It's more difficult to like get over things. You feel more like vengeful. You feel more like apparently people that are on heavy amounts of tren, they say that when someone says something that like gets under their skin or makes them feel like weak or whatever, they like think about it the entire night. Like it really, really bothers them. And they say that's just because of the testosterone. So I think that also happens to naturals with a lot of testosterone, because I kind of like understood that to a certain extent, especially before when I was, first getting like natural tests from all the new shit I was doing, and I didn't know how to regulate my emotions at all. So it definitely fucked me over. But I learned it a little bit more. But yeah. So it does a lot. I'm a big fan. Can you say chicken wing? Okay. What do you want to What do you want to get a stream? What do you do when you get a stream? What do you mean? Well, you're doing very well, better than me. Thank you. I learned about blood doping, but not steroids. Yeah. Is there anything you can tell to the young people? Win at life. Do push-ups. You deserve better experiences in your life, and if you believe that, then work hard for them, because that's the only way you're gonna get them. So if you believe that you deserve more, if you believe that you deserve to win at your life, and you don't feel like you've been doing it, then work harder. That's what I gotta tell you. We're on a floating rock. Don't give a fuck about what other people think. Just try to win. Hi, what up, what up? Welcome. That's that. Do you prefer curly or straight hair, girl? I don't know. I guess like straight hair, but I'm not like. That's not like a. It's not usually a deal breaker for me. Well, I don't know. We're not really gonna talk about dating too much, but yeah. What's up, broski? If sports don't work out like football, wrestling, I might scholar in marketing, nursing, or like mechanics. Well, I think times have changed. I don't think you need to be like too like, like, oh, if this doesn't work out, then I'll do this, then I'll do that. Like people are like always like freaking out about what they're gonna do. Like relax. Like as long as you're smart and you're working out, you're doing shit, then don't worry too much about like, oh, like I need a plan B. Like just relax. Like the world will continue to go on. Make mistakes when you're young. But don't try to like put yourself into one thing. Like, oh, I'm gonna be this when I grow up. I remember a bunch of kids that used to be like, yeah, oh, I'm just going to take over my dad's business when I'm older. Or I'm just going to do this when I'm older. I'm just going to do that. Like, they knew what they were. I'm like, that's a little boring. Like, you already know what you're going to do for the rest of your fucking life. Like, that's not exciting. Like, I don't know what the fuck I'm going to be. That's what I'm doing right now, but who the hell knows what I'm going to do in the future. But this is what I'm doing right now, And I want my life experience and job experience to be all over the place. So, my advice really to a lot of young people, going back to that other question, is try to look at your work experience and your like life more in an opportunistic way of just what are like the fun things I could do. Like maybe I want to be a roller coaster, instructor or whatever or like a zipline instructor, or I want to be a surfer instructor, or I want to, be the tour guide for this like mountain park, or I want to, teach kids how to do art, or I want to, be a trainer, or I want to, make music. There's all these different things that you could be. So I think it's very, very important to make sure you keep all of them open, and you don't try to box yourself into I'm going to be this, or I'm going to be that, or I'm going to do this or that, like one or the other. It's like either this or plan B. It's like, no, like I don't know what the fuck I'm going to be, but I'm going to just get good at everything and then slowly see what I like more and more. Like I'm doing this right now, and we'll see what happens. Sorry, last stream being super freaking waved. But I'm sorry. I'm major in animal science. Gotcha. That's cool. Is it good? I mean, then again, I am a freshman. Yeah, but my job options are kind of limited. Facts. I agree. That's why I believe maybe you should start trying to work on making your own personal brand online. What did I walk in on? Why do you eat meat covered mayonnaise. No. It's first off, what the fuck? It's butter, number one, and you said that wrong. You made me think I was dyslexic there. That was a funny comment though, so I wasn't gonna take that comment down high. I was like, but now God is bringing me. But I'm probably gonna reply to that comment and say that was butter. But I forgot to do that. I've gotten a lot of comments. I need to get on that. I was like that, but now God is bringing me back to the right path. Gotcha. Why? Okay, yeah. I'm back. What up? My thing is, I don't like sit down because of my wrestling. My knees hurt all the time, so if I keep moving, they don't hurt as much. I would like a job to move around a lot. Yeah, I got you. No, that's good. I'm back, bro. Do 5 push-ups. No, there now. What do you press on why? Wait, what do you press on why you screaming? See you later. Hi. Jake. But Petty last stream was love you. Like, hi sub. Thank y'all for the subs, man. Trying to stay regimented, man. Thank you for the GIF Ren Goku. Thank you. I remember that, LMAO. It's actually a really good plan. We should follow our father's footsteps. If he was an honest tradesman, all the trading I do is to be as strong as possible for my trades. Exactly. She loved Drake. What did you put? Do you press to stream? What did you put? What do you press to stream? I don't know what that means. Are you asking, like, what do I need to do to stream? I'm, like, confused. You're very nice. Thank you. Hi, back. What up? Welcome. Thank you all for the new subs. Much appreciated. Yo, Jesus love you. Thank you, man. She likes it, but can you tell me where you press to stream? All right. So I'm pretty sure you need like 50 subscribers on YouTube to start streaming. So then once you get that, then you gotta, then it'll just give you the option next to like videos and stuff. Poor articulation. He means what button you need to press to activate a live stream, camera-ish, whatever. Where did you press? Yeah. Okay, yeah. I don't know what the fuck. I know what you're saying now. Can't give me a shout out. I've been on every live stream and you won't give me a shout out. Jesus love you. Thank you. You have a nice baddie? Or are you talking about body? Oh, thank you. Howdy 22. Yes. We did. You press stream. Bro, you can't just come on English for me, dog. Put a shirt on. How did your stream? What did you press? Okay, like I said, you need to get 50 subscribers before you can stream. So it won't give you any option until then. How are you 22? You can give me a shout out in every stream. Bruh, doesn't dopamine like make why happy and stuff? Or you have is that why you feel good after working out, like eating healthy, or is that something for the food you eat? Okay, there's a lot to that. So there's two different versions of it. So there's the working out, which actually gives you dopamine of accomplishing a goal, and then eating healthy, which also gives you the dopamine that you're staying on your goals. And then there's the dopamine of the endorphin receptors that happen when you actually work out, that happens to a person when you work out, like the vibration. And then there's the feel good happens when you detox your body and eat healthy food, that your body reacts in a good way and it gives you energy. So that's like a combination of different things. There's a little bit of nuance to it, but overall that's what's going on. So I see why I could kind of go hand in hand. Did you have a good Christmas? Yeah, what's your name? I'm Jacob. I have shit depression. Push-ups and stay in the stream. And if you have any questions, let me know. What's your name? I'm Jacob. You have a good Christmas? Yes. Jake, I have 2.2K subs, but I can't go live. So how? What do you mean you can't? Like, talk to YouTube then, because that's not allowed. If you still can't go live and you're at 2.2K, then YouTube, like, something's wrong. And you got to let YouTube know so don't screw you over. Still hanging out. What for? Hi. Who is your favorite Stranger Things character? I don't have one. Some things are better kept casual. This feels extra. How old are you? 22. Can you tell us why you curse on stream? I just don't care. I just say what I want. I'm not gonna be filtered. I just can't talk that way. My brain hurts doing it. How many push-ups can you do? Like 50 in a row, 500 in the span of like 50 minutes. So then why don't people always eat healthy to feel good or work out too? You're asking me why people don't do that, bro? I mean, think about it. Because food tastes good, like fast food tastes good, you know what I mean? And people enjoy sitting around and watching movies rather than going through mental exertion and physically putting like stress on their body, you know? People just prefer to take the other route. So it sounds simple and you're right. I mean, I could ask that question all day and I kind of do to a certain extent. But we know why, because people are just lazy nowadays and they haven't been educated on the right way that their dopamine systems work. So they get their dopamine from eating ice cream, playing video games. And the issue is, like, as a young kid, if you never really got dopamine from sports and you always got your dopamine from food, then you never get dopamine from athletic shit. So you're constantly getting it from video games, bad food, and then that's just the dopamine you ride off of. But if you are always playing sports as a kid and you're always scoring touchdowns, you're always making hoops and baskets, then that's where you get your dopamine off. You don't need your dopamine from shitty food. That's one example, and there's a lot more to it, but that's just one little example that kind of can emphasize what really is going on. How old are you? I'm 22. My bad. That was a lot. Can you tell me why you Christian? Okay. How old are you? 22. What up? Kids need to know that because why can't you like a shirt? I don't need to put a shirt. You learn anything? You have a very nice voice. Thank you. How many minutes do you guys stream? I've been streaming for 32 minutes. Thank y'all for the subs. Much appreciated. The only way I could do that is if I had to do a lot more work, then you would be done by yourself, but would be fine. Then I could just go home. If you need, you could just, I don't know what that means. Might be, bro. I didn't get a notification. That's fair. It might be. That was a dumb question. No, you're good, dude. You're good. No dumb questions over here, dude. No, that was a fine. It was a chill question. Cause like it's not no. It's because it's true at the end of the day. So it's not a dumb question. Sorry for being late. Now you're good. My grandma died. I'm sorry for your loss. Yo, what's up? I'm back. Something like thank you. Jake, I don't like the meats like bacon, sausage, ham, bologna. I don't eat those with not get fit or whatever. Are you saying will you not get fit from not eating those? Or I'm just saying eat steak then. Like you don't have to eat pig, like but eat cow or chicken and eggs. And like you gotta eat some animal protein and fish too. How many pounds you lift depends what lift. Right now I'm making videos, I have 50,000 likes. They still won't let me stream. That doesn't make any sense. Good deal. Yeah. You can eat what you want if you also eat good stuff and work out, right? Well, that's the thing is like, that's a funny statement because 10 people could make that statement and it could all look different. Like, if you could eat what you want, if you also eat good stuff, like what does good stuff mean? To some people, good stuff is a vegan diet. Well, that's fucking bullshit. And then work out, right? Well, what is working out? So some people working out is hitting the treadmill 3 days a week. To some people, working out is lifting high, intense, heavy weights 4 to 5 days a week. So my point is there's so much nuance to that statement in general that I almost can't answer it. So that's why there needs to be a specific plan. So there are some people that, yes, they can literally eat what they want. And if they eat good stuff, they work out, then they'll be all right. But my point is, most people, the reason that doesn't work is because there's a lot of people that make that statement, but they don't know what good food is and they don't know what good training is. So they think that, oh, if I do this, if I do that, but they really don't know what that even is because they think it's very like basic stuff when there's a little bit more to it. You know, how do you? 22. Okay. I do like fish and steak, beef and eggs out. That's good stuff. That's what you gotta do then. Thank you for making happy. Probably my grandma's heaven. How long have you been on live for? Right now, 34 minutes. Good food, like protein, healthy. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Like, but again, it's still, there's still levels to that. It's like protein and healthy. Like, what does that mean? That doesn't mean a high protein cookie or a high protein, shake. That means like real food, like red meat, fruit, raw dairy, eggs, honey, fish, like real food, real meals. You know what I mean? That's very, very important. When is promotion hiring day for mods? Probably like 2 days from now. Or either that or when I get back to AZ. Hi, Jake. When I don't eat, I don't gain weight much. Is that good? It depends on the situation. Like if it's good or bad doesn't really, it depends on what food you're eating when you are eating food. Like, obviously, going through mini fasts is fine as a human, but if you're eating like bullshit between them, then that's where like the eating disorder shit comes in. Like you see those people that have eating disorders, they're like, oh, it's like because they eat like a donut and then they only eat for 3 days, then they eat another fucking donut. Like what the fuck are you doing? Like if you're gonna do a fast, be calculated about it, be smart about it. Don't eat for 3 days, then eat a fatty ribeye that's like 2 pounds with like a watermelon. Like you be smart about it. You know what I mean? People don't do fast the correct way. That's why they get fucked over. Oh, what size? Okay. Favorite workouts. I'm trying to build a 4-pack. Okay, dude, get on the pull-up bar, bro, and start just swinging on that shit because you're going to get your core so tight if you just do that. I used to work at American Ninja Warrior Gym, and I was a trainer there, and I had the best abs when I was doing those workouts because you're constantly moving your core. Don't you notice those calisthenics guys outside, they just have abs by accident? This is part of it. And a lot of cardio things will really get your core. Also, MMA, even like that one thing, like, what's that, surf, not like surfing, but like water gliding where they like have the thing, even that shit, all of them have a really good six-pack because you need your core to be tight when you're doing it. So that's very, very important. And also, if you really want some version of sit-ups, you're like, no, I believe sit-ups will really give me the six-pack, then go on the freaking angular sit-up thing where you're diagonal like this, like your back's like that, right? And then get like a heavy weight, and then you're doing sit-ups like this, okay? That's how you're doing it, okay? Like, but your back is like that. You know what I mean? Not like flat, okay? And then doing like little crutches. I hate that. They're like, oh, I want to get abs, so I'm going to do like little crutches. Fuck that shit, okay? You need to get stretched. Your abs need to get stretched the fuck out. That's how you get good abs. I hate the like, oh, if I just do 200 little sit-ups, like fuck that shit. I hate that shit. We want to stay away from that. It's like treadmills. It's like running. It's like vegan diet. It's like, okay, no, sorry, my bad. Anyway, how long have you lives been for? My bad, I didn't read a lot. I've been 37 minutes. Thank y'all for the new subs. We just got hella subs from that, so thank y'all, much appreciated. We're going for 5,700. If you are young, just eat. If you're gaining weight, period, help. Yeah, eat, for sure. Make sure it's like healthy food, but I would say eat a lot of food. Eat some big food. Just make sure it's good shit, like I just said. And the healthy food that I was talking about. If you really want to take my protocol, you remind me of my brother. He was killed in Iraq and Marines. You're total bro for, man. Oh, thank you, man. I'm sorry about that. I have high metabolism. I'm extremely sorry for loss. 11. You look like pink for a second. Is it unhealthy to eat pork with pineapple? What? No. What? Like, what does the pineapple have to do with it? Could wrestling build a 4-pack while dieting too? Depends what wrestling training. If you're doing extreme wrestling training, hell yeah. Like those Dagestan motherfuckers, they all have 6-packs because they're doing extreme amounts of like wrestling training. Like you see them move around, they're able to like do flips off their head. They're insane, dude. But it depends. Like if you're doing some basic like high school level like mini workouts, it might not be enough. You gotta, if you're like, it really depends on what you're doing. It depends on what diet you're doing. So there's a lot to it. So it really depends on everything. I have a fat friend, but she don't eat a lot, so I don't know why she keeps gaining weight. I'm going to keep it real with you guys. This is almost the case every single time, and I hate to call these people out. But most people that are overweight that seems like they don't eat a lot of food, they secretly eat food, okay? So you go to restaurants with them, and they'll eat like half the burger, right, and half the fries. And you'd be like, they barely ate. Why are they like overweight? You have to understand, they like go home, and when no one's looking, they like stash the candy. They get like 5 donuts. They shove their mouth. You have to understand what they do. I really understand this because I'm kind of like I'm kind of a trainer, so I really understand how these brains work. And I'm very empathetic for these people because it is an addiction. It does suck. But it's like anything else. They want to hide it. They don't want people to think that they're like, that's why people hide their drug addiction. Like no one's going to do coke in front of you if they're a coke addict. But that doesn't mean that they're not a coke addict. You know what I mean? They just don't want to show their indulgences because they're embarrassed of it. So, yeah. But I don't want, I choose to help those people because I do feel bad because it's difficult because a lot of people that are in that position, they were born within, their parents just gave them bad food, so they're instantly addicted to it. So it's not their fault, it's the parents' fault. And that might be the other parents' fault, and it might be the USA's fault that they have shitty food. And that's why I'm out here telling you guys, hey guys, don't listen to a lot of the USA American Standard Diet because it's going to fuck you over, and it might be child abuse at the end of the day that you're making your kid 500 pounds at the age of 9, like that might be child abuse, People don't look at it that way. I do. And I do because of that exact reason. Anyway, sorry, that was a long tangent, my bad. No, we are both making the same videos. But with these questions, let's relax. You remind me of my cousin who always eats to get jacked. um, Jake, are you able to build metabolism? You can definitely, yes, you can definitely make your metabolism specific ways. You can make it, you have to look more into it, but people are definitely born with specific metabolisms that are kind of unchangeable on a baseline, but you can eat more food to make your body, metabolize things faster and eat more meals 1000%. If you have two options, one is money, two is vacation New York, which one you pick? Depends how much money and depends what kind of vacation, how long it is. Oh, Jake, thank you for telling. I want to go to America one day. Looks cool. Okay. This is why I like Jake. The honesty is crazy. LOL. Well, dude, I just, I don't know. I hate beating around the bush. I feel like I was talking about this with my parents. Like, they were asking me, like, you like Joe Rogan? I was like, I feel like he's kind of afraid to say things now. They're like, they thought that was funny because they got a completely different perspective from someone else that said Joe Rogan was too, like, aggressive, he said things that were too kind of out there. And I was like, no, I think he's too afraid to say things. So I think my reality is I'm just like, I need to be honest with you people. This is my love, Jake. Hello, fine. Oh, thank you. I have a really skinny person, and when I'm with her, she never eats. What do I do? It's not up to you, unfortunately. I mean, you can try to preach as much good, like, health habits of trying to eat high-protein foods, work out, and eat after. But at the end of the day, like, there's not much you can really do. Except do it yourself and show them the path. But telling them, it's very difficult. Fluffy or nice. Would you choose money over friends? No. But also, that's such a broad question. I do high school wrestling practice, but my fourth period is weightlifting, and then right after I go to wrestling practice, nonstop movement. Like, we work 2 pounds. Okay, that's good, though. That's good. That means you're getting, a lot of work in. That's very good. What's up? I'm trying to bulk. Got any tips? My tips is eat steak, sweet potatoes, rice, high protein, animal foods, and then good carbs like fruit, vegetables, raw dairy, honey, and then sweet potatoes and rice if you really need that extra boost. So you'll stay lean overall, but you'll still pack on muscle. You just gotta eat a shit ton of it. Hi, what are you doing? Or what are you drinking water? My sis eats lip gloss and she's so tight. What? What? I don't know what that means. So I'm just trying to stay regimented though, and it is a little bit difficult for me. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Bro, I have a form of animal-based diet, but instead of lots of fruits, it's more so vegetables and red meat, and then having grains once a week. Yeah, that's not bad. Like I said, I think, the more fruits, the better, over the vegetables, and then the less grains, the better, and obviously, the more red meat as well, the better. But I think the farther you can get away from like the standard American diet of constantly eating McDonald's, constantly eating like Popeyes and just fast food, ice cream, cookies, and all that bullshit, I think you're just already such a step ahead of everyone else, especially in the USA. You just gotta keep doing what you're doing. I'm sick. Tastes like some reason. Say 6, 7 bars. All right, I'm gonna fill up my water real quick. Frogs. How long have you been on YouTube? Like 10 years, but I've been posting consistently for like 6 months. What up? So weird. What do you recommend combat sports to children, kids like 8 to 18? I would say, yeah, just do it. I would recommend it for sure. You don't have to like go all out and do like MMA and do like sparring tournaments and shit like that. But I think just knowing basic self defense moves and understanding and practicing it, I think there's nothing wrong with that, to be honest. And I think it's definitely good. And I should have done it more as a kid, but I really didn't. It was kind of weird for me because I did karate for like 2 years, uh, in like kindergarten, first grade, second grade, so maybe like 3 years, and I like barely remember anything from it. Like I didn't like I don't feel like I learned shit. Um, then I got into football, and I was like, football's 10 times better. And I felt at that time, which was actually true, is that the football players were less of like wusses than the karate kids. Now, I'm sure if I joined an MMA gym, that would have been a completely different perspective. But that's not my experience, you know? Do you think the fat sumo wrestlers are healthy? No, I do not. I do not think they're healthy. I think that they're healthier than fat people. I think that because they're a little bit more conscious about their, like weight, and they eat still like somewhat healthy food. But most sumo wrestlers that still end up living longer end up losing the weight after they retire because they know, like, I can't live long, like, if I'm doing this. Some sumo wrestlers sleep with like that mask on because if not, like, they could possibly die in their sleep because they're so overweight. Like, imagine like your sport requires you to be such a high extent of like overdoing health that you could possibly fall asleep in your like or fucking die in your sleep because of your, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. Is being 110 pounds a bad thing? No, but like I don't know. Like it depends who you are, and like there's so many things to it. Like that's such a random statement. Like I don't even know. Like the only way that would work is like if someone said, is being 400 pounds a bad thing, then I could say yes, because no matter what height or weight you are, 400 pounds will always be unhealthy, even if you're like 7'5". But if you're 7'5" and you're in my stream, like the odds of that are already so low that I'm willing to be wrong on my statement. You know what I mean? Like for the most part, most people are around normal average heights, so you know. Read this out loud. I can see if Jake, when you get off, because Las Vegas, I was there, 6:15. I'm gonna be off this stream, kind of soon, not too soon though. What up, what up? Thank you all for the subs, I much appreciated. I'm not talking about karate, I mean like jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, wrestling, UFC. No, I started doing like, Krav Maga, and then boxing, and then like MMA stuff, more around 6 months ago. But yeah, and then that's the Krav Maga is when I did like my first like jiu-jitsu stuff, and that was something. That's a whole different, like, I don't know, it's like a different like style. It's like you want to go, okay, and then they just get in the ground. It's like, I don't know, I find that hilarious. Do you know why people say so? I don't know. How would you go on live on YouTube? What are you doing? You gotta get 50 subscribers, then you should be able to do it. What up? Just joined. Did you hear the latest news with Clav? I did not. Maybe I did. I don't know. I know he did a really funny interview with Michael Knowles, and it was hilarious. And my parents know who Clav is too. It's so funny. They think it's hilarious too. It depends on your height. Yep, exactly. Jake, I'm 1.5. I like your hair. Love Jesus, bro. What's best for you? I'm 143, but I lost like 5-6 pounds recently. Is me being 190, 5'10" bad, but work out 3 times a week and then wrestling all week? Like I said, bro, it's not like bad, but like there's too much nuance to that statement. I don't like, some guy could be 5'10", 190 and be absolutely jacked. Another guy could be 5'10", 190 and not be jacked at all. So like there's a lot of nuance to it. I think as long as you keep training and you keep focusing on getting better, that's the most important part. And when you say my diet isn't very good, though, you should focus on improving your diet. Like, and eating the things I'm talking about. And cutting out the things that I say are bad. How many places did you go for what? Oh, not bad. Good job. Sing song. Someone jumped on Clav's car. Then, no, I saw him. Yes, no. I saw that. Um, I saw that. He goes, is he dead? Hopefully. With like zero reaction, like zero like cortisol spike, low inhibition, just straight up like, is he dead? Hopefully. Like, that was crazy, dude. And the funniest thing is, he is probably going to get like zero jail time because they're in Florida. The guy, I think, had like gang affiliations and I may have been armed, and he jumped out of his car. It's very difficult. But I'm not saying what he said won't hurt. It really depends. Touch your nose, you see this comment. How fast you run. I haven't ran in a long time, so I honestly couldn't tell you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What up, reality? Was good. Welcome, welcome. Did you watch Jake Paul versus Anthony fight? If so, what do you think about Jake Paul's performance? It was solid, man. I give him props, dude. Jake Paul, was making YouTube videos and dancing on TikTok, or not, maybe not TikTok, but he was dancing on fucking YouTube videos while Anthony was sparring in the Olympic training. You know what I mean? Anthony's 4 inches taller than him, like 40 pounds heavier than him, way more muscular than him, like has all the genetic advantages, and then also he's been training way longer, and Jake Paul still put up a pretty good performance. So I give him props, man. Any man that's able to do that and go against someone that has such an advantage over them, I give props. Have you played Silences before? Yeah, that came on. Jake Paul was on Disney Channel show. Exactly, bro. He wasn't out there training, you know what I mean, in the Olympics like that guy Anthony. So the fact that Jake Paul could even keep up with someone like that is extremely impressive, in my opinion. If you don't run, how could you keep toned weightlifting cardio? Yes. Oh my. Okay. I'm sorry, but this is such a frustrating question. Like, first off, when you say toned, when someone uses the word toned, I almost like my brain just gets a little like, I almost know you're a woman. Like, I don't want to get too bulky. I just want to get toned. It's so funny. Like, okay, running is. Oh, God, okay, let me relax. Okay, I want to answer this in a good way that's not gonna be like overdone. So, humans aren't meant to run. They're meant to sprint. Humans hunt their food down. So when people talk about like, oh, how do I stay toned or lean or whatever you want to call it, a part of that is high intense explosive movement. It doesn't really have a lot to do with constantly on the treadmill or jogging for 30 minutes every day. Okay, it has to do with high intensity training, explosive movements, weightlifting, sprinting, calisthenics, MMA to a certain extent, just that type of vibe. Okay, so when it comes to getting toned, which is such a funny word that just is funny, it's just you really need to focus on obviously the diet. I talk about the diet all the time. Cut out the processed bullshit, red meat, fruit, raw dairy, honey, okay, animal products, fruit, whole foods or an animal, simple as that. But when it comes to the cardio, just do high intensity training, do explosive movements, and getting leaner will be easier. Okay. People think like, oh, if I do like more reps, then that'll get me more shredded. Like that is the big mistake that many people make. This is just so not true. I'd rather you do 1 rep of 40 seconds of holding it to get you shredded rather than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, no, fuck that. Bro, was a goldfish his past life? You can't lie. Jake is cute. Thank you. Do you have a fear? Fear of quitting and then my, not getting to my goal. That's what I fear. Losing, I fear the version of myself that quits. That's what I fear. Are you a big fan of X? Yes, I was. Hi, I was on your lives. I'm 128 and can curl 60-pound dumbbells and bench 160. That's fire. How often do you go live? That was very mellow. Jake, hi. How many times you have been in the gym? I don't know why. I've been going to the gym for like 3-4 years. What got you into working out? Feeling very weak and inadequate about myself. What's your favorite movie or show? Favorite movie? Avatar, Dumb and Dumber, Hangover, Fight Club, and Kingsman. I have Byzantine style chain just like you, and I got it sewn on my neck in school while I was asleep. Damn. Remy, what up? You got anything to say about the people who half-ass their reps and don't try their hardest? I think they're only hurting themselves. I feel bad for them that they don't have anything bad enough happen in their life that doesn't motivate them to train harder. And I think it's going to really hurt them in all aspects of life, because how you do one thing is how you do everything. So the people that are going to half-ass their reps are also going to half-ass their projects. They're going to half-ass their, you know, you know, all these different things of upgrading their value, working hard with working out, their business, their relationships, all of it. They're gonna miss out on this, you know, fire of working hard as a man and going 100% and that feeling, because they half-ass everything. And I feel really bad for those people, and I hope that they can train harder and slowly get that more explosive vibe into their body and understand that they're a man, that should want to conquer. Should we consider our blind pursuit of AI automation? AI will make ethically challenging decisions using either framework developed. I don't know. Jake, you would be a good player in Stranger Things. I don't know why. Interesting. How do you go to places and make videos? Because I don't have Wi-Fi. I can't do it. Well, you can just, you can record without Wi-Fi. It's kind of difficult to do lives in places, though. I'm in my house, so it's easier because I have Wi-Fi. But you can take videos without Wi-Fi. You don't need Wi-Fi to take videos on your phone. So you believe in the saying, how you practice is how you play? Yes, 1000%. Because everyone says practice makes perfect. And then I reply, well, perfect practice makes perfect. You know what I mean? Shitty practice makes shit. If you're going to practice like shit, don't expect just practice makes, perfect practice makes perfect, okay? A good practice makes a good game. This whole bullshit about, practice makes perfect. It's like, okay, how good's the fucking practice? Is it shitty practice? Then no, it doesn't make perfect. So that's incorrect. And we see this throughout our lives. We know that that's a thing. We see people that practice way more than others, but since they don't have the correct strategies, they don't get better. We see this all the time. What's good? Hi, bro. If you're going to complain about him not having a shirt on, do you have anything off in the stream after day with your shirt off? What do you mean? Well, practice makes progress. True. I only got 2 minutes in this stream. Feel it's his live. He can do what he wants. Well, you know how people are. They do nothing with their life and then expect, people online to, I don't know, I guess, bow down to their needs. It's very interesting. Hi, I'm good. I just subscribed. Thank you. What time you gonna stream again? I don't know, probably later tonight, but I'm just trying to stay regimented. And the reality is we only got a minute left in this stream. And I'm sorry, I'm tired. I know, it doesn't mean I'm going to fall asleep. I still got to do another hour stream later tonight. But it is what it is. We are going to end this one. Maybe I'll switch to TikTok. But hopefully y'all have a great rest of your day. Don't quit. I just subscribed. Thank you all for the subs. We're going to hit 5,700 pretty soon. I never believed people when they said practice makes perfect, but I did believe people when they said practice makes progress. Yeah. When did you first off and want to be buff? I don't know. I guess senior year of high school. All right, y'all. So last statements should be made. All right, sweet man. I'll be on the next one, bro. Thank you for answering my questions, gang. If it ain't on here, I can't watch it, but it depends. Good night, bro. Good night. Do you like certain things? No. All right, y'all. Don't quit. Have a great rest of your day, and try to win. That's all I got.